The RAI is Oxford's centre for the study of America and its place in the world. We exist to support faculty members across the university in social science and humanities who are working on the culture, the history, the politics of America, and how to understand what it is, what it's been, and what it might become in the future.
I've been involved in the RAI for about 20 years. I started coming here way before I worked in Oxford, and I always found it such a welcoming place. I especially appreciated the interdisciplinarity, the range of events and seminars.
The hierarchies between graduate students and faculty members and postdocs, they're blurred in a way that's really I think, refreshing, and distinctive about the RAI. There's not these sort of formalized boundaries between people in different positions in their academic career. Instead, we all come together and we all chat and we all have coffee.
It's a building. The RAI isn't just a network of people, or it's not just a symposium that takes place every now and again. It's a building, and as a result, it provides a kind of sedentary community that you can always go back to.
If you walk downstairs, there's a suite of offices full of postgraduates, literature people, history people, politics people, people working on American art history. If you walk down the hallway that I'm in right now, or that we're in right now, you'll encounter people who are JRFs or postdocs, people, early career fellows.
It's a group of Americanists far away from the United States, that the sense of a shared enterprise and shared endeavor, that we're all kind of on the same team, and that being here as a visiting professor, you get to be on the inside and become part of that team.
I think that the people here at the RAI have a really good perspective about American politics and the US in the world. It's not as insular an experience studying the US from within the US.
There are challenges in understanding America from the outside in understanding it from the RAI here at the University of Oxford. But there are huge opportunities. The opportunities are of perspective. We're able to bring the advantage of that external perspective to bear in a systematic and rigorous way.
I think when you get out of the day-to-day kind of scrum of living in the US, you're able to see things that you weren't able to see while you were there. The graduate students were actually really amazing. They were so curious and so thoughtful and working on such a wide range of topics that I ended up thinking about my own work in ways that I didn't expect to be thinking about, just because they were these outsiders who were asking, what do you mean by that? And this is what I found, and me thinking, oh, wow, I didn't really know that. Glad you brought it up. I'll have to think about it again.
I think I found the RAI's multidisciplinary approach really, really helpful for my own field of research, because I work on the everyday lives of enslaved people, and that's a field that's really plagued by archival challenges, archival absences. So I'm particularly interested in interdisciplinary perspectives, for example, from the field of English literature, or from thinking about film studies, for example, perhaps in trying to address some of those absences.
I was always really interested in history that kind of crossed disciplines, and the RAI is just such a fantastic base for that. You have the American History Research Seminar, the American Literature Research Seminar, there's loads of politics events happening, but not just within the RAI. The fact that the RAI is so closely linked to other departments, so you can go to other seminars, meet other scholars, have scholars come and visit. It's a really outward-looking collaborative institution.
For the sorts of accidental conversations that you might have over coffee when you're saying this is a problem I'm having about my research, and then suddenly you get input from a historian, and it's that accidental moment of contact that sort of blows open the project in new ways.
Just the presence of those differing priorities can be intellectually sharpening. It can help you to understand better what you're trying to do and why you're trying to do it.
I think my favorite moment here really was the Harmsworth centenary. I thought that was just a fantastic moment, a kind of testament to what the RAI has been able to do in its lifetime, to be able to draw and attract these fantastic historians and scholars from across the world.
The RAI was founded 25 years ago in 2001, before 9/11. It was May 2001 that President Clinton was here right behind me opening this building. If it felt imperative to understand America and its place in the world back in 2001, and it did, it's even more imperative, I think, to understand it in 2026. The context has changed and will carry on changing, but it remains hugely important, I think, that for this global university, the University of Oxford, that we have this centre with this singular focus on understanding America.